Hello and welcome to Stampin' and Crafting with Cheryl Diana. I'm Cheryl Diana and today I'm going to show you part 2 of the Moonlit Flora Suite Collection. Last week we did some simple stamping cards, and today we're going to introduce some of the designer series paper. So let's have a look at what we've got. So with this suite, we get the dies, we get the stamps, we get gems, we get an embossing folder, and we get designer series paper. So let's have a look at the papers. So what I've done is I have cut these. These are the bottom half of the 12 by 12 sheet, and the reason I've done the bottom half is I'm going to be doing some portrait cards. Now I find that if I cut my papers down to this size, I will use them on the card. So the only two papers I have not cut are the two that have got the whole picture on, because I'm thinking scrapbook for that. So that one I'm keeping for scrapbook, and that one there. But aren't they gorgeous colours? So let's put those back. Right. So I'm going to cut these into 3 matte layers. So we're going to do this one. So, and this should give me 3 for each sheet. So this is a great way to use up your papers. I've just got a little bit like that left. So those 3 cut, and then let's have a go at, I think I'm going to do this. I'll do this one. So I'm not even looking at the back sides of these. I'm just looking at them as a card front. So I just tuck this one up. And just make this one a bit smaller. That's it. So from a sheet of 12 by 12, I will get 6 pieces plus some scraps. So I'm just going to cut them all up. Then I will have to use them, won't I? So do that one. Do that one. And trim that little bit off there. And then we're going to do this one. These papers are really gorgeous, and they're great for all kinds of greeting cards. And let's do this one here, final one. This has got hints of pink in it. Hints of pink. Put those there. We've got some Timmy Tiger Golden Glow ones. That's definitely masculine, and that one's masculine. So I've got some card bases already done. So let's pick one of these. Let's go with, oh, quite like that one. That one. They're all nice. So let's see, that will then fit on there. Then we can add a simple sentiment. Where is my stamp set? I'm not using dies this week, so I can go back. These are my stamp set. And as you know, I do draw around them with a Sharpie, so you can see where they go back. And let's go and just, I never remember the sayings. Because you make the world a better place. And then we've got thankful for you, and then you're an amazing friend. Now, if you want a different sentiment, we have one of our products of the month, and I can't remember if this was January or February, and it's got lots of lovely sayings on it. But if you can't get that one, we have this stamp set, and it's got low phrases on it. So I know I definitely want that. And I want a colour that goes with it. So let's go for Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow. So I need a Mossy Meadow matte layer. Not use a matte layer, but I'm going to use some of my scrappy bits for the sentiment background. So I could use that bit, or that's a better size. And that would just bring in the green ferns. And then I need a basic white layer to stamp on. So just put that, that's going to go like that. And I'm thinking, let's do some exam cards. So congratulations on your achievement. So just grab, I knew I shouldn't put those there because it's right where I moved my block. I was having to tidy up and I've moved everything nearer, but then I stick stuff in front of it. Hi Lisa, I've got to do mine afterwards. Lisa's writing a blog and I've got to do one afterwards, but I've got the cards because we did them last week. So what size, just to check what size I need for this. I think a 2 by 8, 2 centimeters by 8 for that one. So I want to know where all the sun's gone, because it has disappeared. Let's try that 2. Let's do 2 that way, it's easier. It is cold, windy. Let's try that size. Let's take it. I might need a bit more of a border around it. No, we had the heating off because it was nice and hot, and then that's, you see that I've used this. It's got loads of holes in. That's because I was making sort of stitches. I've got glue on it, God knows what on it. Right, let's get Mossy Meadow, and I know my Mossy Meadow is a bit dry. We'll see if this works. If I get a scrap piece of paper, we'll try that first. Yeah, that's not juicy enough. No, it's not juicy enough. Okay, let's pick another colour. Secret Sea, because the background looks like it should be Secret Sea. So let's do that one. Oh, Lisa's got rain. We haven't had rain yet, but it is really cold now. Yes, I haven't cleaned my stamp. That's because this is a darker colour. Yes. So I've got ink all over my stamp. So let's just line that one up there. Okay, there we go. And you can't see what I'm doing. Here we go. So then I'm going to cut this down for my matte layer. So that was 7.5, it's already 8. Use that end. That end's a bit curly. So what's been happening at the moment? I'm trying to think. Stampin' Up wise, you can now start ordering the June paper pumpkin kit. And if you live local to me, I've got a special event coming up on the, I think it's the 5th of June. It's a Friday night. So details about that will be going on my Facebook and on my emails. That looks good like that. I like that. It's very simple. Now, which glue is going to work? Nope, you're not going to work. Yeah, I've got 3 on the go at the moment because I've been making up all my card kits for about the last 8 years, 7 or 8 years. I'm ready for my craft fair on Sunday. And then of course there'll be the craft planners that I use will be there as well. So right, so this is going to be a really simple card. So but simple cards are nice to do anyway, but they look really effective. So just line up, put fraction there, that's about right. I've just squished it. That's why I like this glue, because I can always squish it back. Right, dimensionals, and I'm using bits left over from the kits. So as usual, just cut them up. Like so. Yeah, let's put some on here. Then you could add a bit of twine. I'm not sure if I will add some twine. I think I like it. Let's just put that on there and see how it looks like. Yeah, I think that's just nice. Just like that, I think. Yeah, I don't think it needs the twine on it. And I put the twine some. I've had to tidy up, and I've reorganised stuff on my desk, and I can't even see the box. Oh, there's the box where the twine is. It was just on the shelf above. Now, so I've got different types of twine. I've got the basic twine, and I've also got this linen thread. Now, I've got the blue sort of logo, and that is quite old, because then we went on onto a green background, and now we're on black and white, and you can see how often I use twine. But we could do a little bit of a twiney thing on here. I really don't like it. I don't. But let's see if we can. Let's see how that would that look all right like that. Someone else might like it, so let's try and make. I'm not doing bows. I'm trying to do something or other with it. Good terminology, isn't it? Yes, I've had it for, well, I started buying Stampin' Up stuff 2009. And that was for scrapbooking. I think, yeah, we'll pop that on there. We need a glue dot or some tape. Let's have some tape for a change. Some tear and tape. So I'm going to plonk that there. And then we need there's my takey pit and pokey tool, as I call it. There we go. Now let's just plonk this on it. So I don't have that much stuff still with the blue background, but I do have a spritzing bottle with it on. And I've still got some of the original stamps that I got as well. So let's do this. Just line this up on here. That looks all right. It does look all right like that, I think. There we go. It's one very simple card. So let's just burnish it in. And as I've got a white back card base, I don't have to put an inner in it. So that's our first one done. Let's do another one. Leave you up there. Let's do that one. I want to do one of these ones. Don't they look lovely? Oh, it's hard to decide. I think I'll just go with this one. I think we'll do that one later. Right, now my card bases. So here, let's score and burnish it before we do that. So we're going to have this one on it. They look really pretty, don't they? And sentiment again. I think we'll do the same thing again. Just make a whole stack of these. We can. That's by 7 or 7.5. I can't remember. I think it's 7.5. There we go. Is that the right size? Yes. And then we'll do the same with the green, with the mossy meadow bit. And guess what? No, that's not the bit I was using. Oh, there it is down there. If you've got any ideas how I can stop losing stuff, will be greatly received, because I am absolutely terrible at losing stuff on my desk while I'm crafting. Right, so I could could have used. Let's do that. I do like this stamp. There we go. You can go there. Yeah, I want the one further down, I think. Yep, let's do this one. Oh, it's a pretty backside to the card. Yeah, it's pretty. So I am not going to keep this just to stroke it. I'm actually using it. But they are beautiful, aren't they? These papers. Right, let's do some stamping. Do the same sentiment again. That's one more. Just do that. Put the lid on so it doesn't dry up. And there we go. Now we're just going to make sure we've got enough on here. And we're just going to pop that. It wiggled. Oh dear, it wiggled. That's all right. Oh. So then let it dry. Yes, dry. Oops. Drop it again. Here we go. Just put this on here. Oh, that does look nice. I might use some more of this twine on it. I might, if I can find the end. That will do. And just do it further over my hand like that. Oops, daisy. You see, I get tangled up with it. There we go. Some another bit of the tear and tape, which I lost again. Just move that out of the way because it's giving you glare, isn't it? Let's just put that there. And then take it off. No, I haven't put gems on it, have I? Just stuck with the paper and the sentiment. So let's just put this on here. There we go. Go like that. Yeah, too. That's my toe. That's my new word. That'll do. Because we're not making something that is absolutely perfect. We're making handmade cards. And I've spent hours making cards before. And then they end up in the bin afterwards. So, but these cards are really easy to make. They are. Go. And put that one. That's going to curl over. Put one there. There we go. Let's go on there. There we go. There's our second one. They are pretty, aren't they? Right, let's go Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow. I think that is Mossy Meadow. I think it's nearer that one. So, oh, card here. What size is that? Piece of card. I don't know if that's size. No, I'm not going to do it that way. Let's change it slightly. I've got a matte layer here. Under, no, that's not going to be very nice. Under here. Oh. That's one of the cards falling down. Does that look better on that? No. That one looks better on it, doesn't it? I'm thinking. Just check the colours again. Sure. So on the back of all of our kit and papers, it's got, oh, I bet that's Peaceful Pine. So we've got basic black in this pack, Berry Burst, Golden Glow, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Peaceful Pine, Pecan Pie, Secret Sea, and Soft Sea Foam. So I'm just thinking, I think let's go for one of these ones. I think we're going to go off the, shall we try some Berry Burst? Berry Burst. What's that one? So let's go for a sheet of Berry Burst. Now, is that going to be, is that card size? It's wider than card size, but we can definitely use it for a card base. Let's just check. Yeah, that will pick it up, won't it? Will it pick it up? Do we like that or not? I think I prefer it on the white background. But we could do the sentiment. So it's Berry Burst, but it is Berry Burst colour. It does look a bit odd. So let's go for, shall we go with the Soft Sea Foam colour? No, I didn't get that out. I didn't. What Secret Sea? That's going to be too dark. Pecan Pie. Old Olive. No, let's go. I do like Mossy Meadow. Now, this is a colour I had on my wedding invites and that. And we have been married 10 years. And Mossy Meadow, that wasn't in colour then. So, and then it came back, which I was quite pleased with. So, right, let's have a think. I want the white card base. I'm going to do a landscape card, I think. And put that there. Now, I did cut this portrait size, but it can go that way. That looks much better. If I want to turn it over, this is just slightly Yeah, that does look pretty like that, doesn't it? That, and then I think soft sea foam might be a bit too light. Let's stick with the mossy meadow theme. And we wanted that at 2, didn't we? So just 2 by 7.5. So you could make up a whole load of these sentiments, and then just 8. Whoops. Right, there we go. Cut that at 2.5. There's a line there, just under that line there. Right, there we go. Now, of course, these scraps will come in handy elsewhere. So, just look there. I prefer that with a white background. Right. I know I'll use everything because I stick it under my laptop. Right, so what we want to stamp this with the Secret Sea again. And then I think we might try a totally different card. It might not work out though. There we go. That dry a bit more. Yep. And then let that go on that piece. Like so. Okay. Yeah, the baker's twine does look really good on these cards. It does. Or linen thread, as it was called. I'm not sure if it's still called that because I've had it so long. But I'm actually going to use it today, so just do that. It's on there. So, oops. It's a bit overzealous with the glue there. There we go. That does look lovely. It does. Oh, it's still linen thread, is it, Lisa? Thank you. Yeah, we're still. I think we do. No, I think we're just going to pop that on there on its own. I've nearly finished all of this sheet of dimensionals. Okay. Now this sheet came from one of my card kits. There we go. I've got 2 more bits left on that one. Okay, get you out of the way. There we go. And let's pop this down here. There we go. That's the 3rd one right now. See if I can remember how to do this card. Right. So this is 10. Let's cut it into 2.5 centimetre strips. actually. Just remember how it went. Yeah, I think that's how it went. So we'd like it on the white, don't we? Stick white. Let's do a couple more card bases. Over there. Right. Now I am going to use, so the idea is you can then stick it down. You have to raise one up. And then you stick it down and raise one up. So let me get these in the right order. Yeah, because that bit probably goes there. Oh, I did have it in the right order. Okay. So I'll stick this piece down. Like, so it's easier for me to see. Like, so, that bit, yeah. And then we want to raise this up. Now, from one of the kits, I've got some long bits. So I can literally, and I know you can get these as a sheet as well. So let's put that on there. And then we want some more. How much can go up there? Need to cut two bits down a bit. But knowing me, I will just go, I'll just bend it. Like so. Another bit here. And another bit going. Oops. Yeah. If you don't press it down, you can lift it up. There we go. So got that bit. So let's take those bits off. Oops. These are very sticky. So that went like that. So let's just put that down on that bit. There we go. Let me just stick this bit down. I think it will work. I've seen a picture of it because I don't have it with me at the moment. Doesn't matter because we're going to which way around does that go? Ah, this is going to have a problem. Which way does it? That way. It's all right. Put that bit. Ah. Just go straight there. That's how we want it, isn't it? Just there. Oh, it does look pretty as a card. And then this bit we want to raise up. Then will come the fun bit, the sentiment. Just put this one on here. There we go. And then we'll put this one in there and bend it around. Put this bit on here. and bend it around like that. There we go. One there. I like that. Now make sure I've got this the right way around again. Yep. So just line that up there. There we go. There we go. I think I might. Well, I can't take that off because it's quite. That's all right like that. Now it's different, isn't it? There we go. And then we can have a white cross there. So I need another piece of Mossy Meadow. I'm going to get 8 centimeters by 2.5. There we go. Use my cough. And then we're going to have, that's going to be 2 centimeters by 7.5. So we know that sentiment fits. There we go. And then somewhere under my laptop is my stamping mat. See, I know where it is now. Put that there. There we go. Try a bit. We can put that on there. Like so. Put that there. And then like that. There we go. Now, I'm not sure if I like that colour like that. That colour is not. It's not Mossy Meadow. I think it's. That'll be okay. I will. So what I will do is I will add some dimensionals in the middle. So it raises it up. So we don't get a saggy bottom. Like so. And then we can stick it on these bits. Still debating if I like that background colour. Oh, I'm not sure about that. It's like Lost Lagoon, but it's not that colour. So, anyway, let's go with it. Put some glue on the ends. That one doesn't want to go right to the end though. That one does. Take off the back. And then we're going to pop that on that edge. And across there. There we go. And that is sort of eclipse card. It's better. Yeah, that's much better. Right, so that's 4 cards we've done. Right, I've got time to do another one. Let's try and do a plain one of these. So I'm thinking, let's go for a secret sea background. And be white. Right, so we're going to do that. Then we're going to stick the completed one on like that. And that's going to stand out more. Or do I'm thinking I might do not that one. I might do this one, the portrait one, because then then the secret sea will tie in. Or I could do that side. So many decisions. I think I'm going to go for the prettier side, the more bolder side. That's what I should say. It's much bolder, isn't it? So let's just move that down there. Yeah. And then we need to cut our layers for, and that piece is gone. All those dimensionals are gone. So I'm just going to cut another sentiment strip. So. And then I'll cut this one off. That way. Okay. So let's just get this stamped. Take it off that and put that on there. Didn't really want it to go upside down. It doesn't really matter. There we go. Let's stick that on. So these are even quicker cards than last week's. There we go. So next week we're going to be doing the die cuts, I think, using those. Right, let's have some more dimensions out. I don't want that one. Whoops. Let's use these up. One of these days I will cut my fingers while I'm doing this. I just feel it. Okay. That one there. And then let's put one of these in the middle. There we go. Just take the backs off. I think we'll put that one in the middle-ish. Do it in the middle-ish. There we go. Right. Do any of these need a dimension, gems on? That bit. Could put some on them. Let's have a look at the gems. I've seen the gems. There they are. So let's have think I might be getting some more of these gems. So we've got, oh, so many to choose from. That's my end. So I'm thinking, let's go with, let's go with the green ones on here. Put one there. Oops, come here. Put one there. And one there. There we go. So we've got some gems on there. And then this one, I'm thinking let's have some clear ones. Oops. So we can put one there. But these are just as nice with it without gems on. There. And this one, the dark ones aren't going to show, are they? So let's go for the clear ones again. Put one down there. And then one. Whoops. Put it there. There we go. This one, let's just score that a bit better down that edge. And this one we can add, I'm thinking let's go for some little ones this time. Let's do 5. Pop you down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. There we go. And then this one, I'm thinking, let's go for soft sea foam. Because they are going to show up. I'll go 5 on those. Put one there. Put one down here. 3. 4. And then 1. The edge there, 5. There we go. So let's put the end on there. Right, so we have got 1 card, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And these were last week's cards we did. So we've got 8 cards now. So we've got that one, which is simple stamping, and that one. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing how I've made these cards, and that design the series paper is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? And how easy it is to make cards using your papers and the simple sentiment. So until next week, take care and keep stamping and crafting. Bye.